Hi all, welcome to the Monder Mix. Today we're just going to speak about who we're excited for Slam Dunk. So I'm Matt.
I'm Dave.
Hello Dave. So let's just crack on because we have tried to record this once and it went to the dogs.
Well, at least we're rehearsed now, you know what I mean? So
Can't even remember how we did it. So realistically, right, so let's just get stuck in here. I don't think I'll be in that field until 12 o'clock.
Well, who are you seeing first then? Because
Right.
I got on my list.
So I've got Dream State at 20-1, which means, because we're coming from Manchester here, so we're going to the north. So was that the Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Sunday. Should know that. So I want to make sure I'm down there. Breakfast, get in, all that good stuff. So for me, seeing Dream State at 20-1 is very doable.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Who have you got around that time?
I've got my first band that I definitely going to see is Homegrown at 140.
Cool.
Why?
Why are you going to see them?
Homegrown. It's just nostalgia for me that I think the first album was it Kings of Pop or something like that. It came out like 25 years ago. And the fact that I'm getting to see that is just amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't miss them. I mean, I must know all the songs still off that one album, and hopefully they'll just play that album.
You should just DM them. Go. Just play the first
Yeah.
album. Just play that album. So I had Knuckle Puck around that time, but I would probably sway to see Homegrown with you,
Yeah.
mainly because I've seen Knuckle Puck recently.
When did you see that?
Last year sometime. It was in Rebellion.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was Haven,
Wow.
and we were up by. This is gonna mean nothing to anyone who's not from Manchester. We were up by the bar, but we couldn't get down.
Wow.
So do you know where we were for neck deep,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
couldn't move?
Yeah.
It was just behind that bit.
Bloody hell.
So they were class. And I'm sure I seen them support someone not that long ago. I can't remember, but I've seen them 2 or 3 times in the past
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I could happily go see Dream State, take the 20-minute walk, or not 20-minute walk, take 20 minutes to walk over to Homegrown.
Yeah.
My next one on my list is the Ataris.
Yeah. Same for me.
Cool.
Again, like it's nostalgia. 20 years ago, when it must be 25.
Must be. The thing with it is, was it you was telling me, or have I just made this up, that one of them didn't fly for a while?
I think I did say that. Are they Australian? No,
I thought they're
American.
Well,
They're
Story
American.
is in New York, so
Yeah. But yeah, I swear, one of them wasn't flying for a while. Again, I saw
fact check this. By the way, someone fact check this.
the Ataris. I have not seen them again since
Ever?
the early noughties. Yeah, early noughties. Yeah, early noughties.
So I've never
Would have
seen
been.
them. Never seen them.
Yeah, you've got to see them.
I think I play So Long Astoria once a month,
Yeah,
and I don't mean the song. I mean the full blown
yeah,
album.
that album's amazing.
If that said playing So Long Astoria, I would have ringed that and went, I don't care about anyone
Yeah.
else.
What's your boy's name from the Ataris? Who does the acoustic stuff?
Chris Rowe.
Yeah,
If I just made that up.
yeah, sure. We'll call him Chris Rowe.
Right, he's Chris Rowe now. Didn't he do one
Chris.
with
Chris.
Chris. Didn't he do the what's that Rancid song? He did one with Mike Hira.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
The boy from
Hanging
MXPX?
out. Yeah. Hanging out with Lars down in 6th Street. Whatever the fuck that song's called.
Oh, no way.
Butchered it. Anyway,
Anyway.
see if he did an
the Ataris.
acoustic set somewhere around here, I'd go see it.
Yeah. If this was a different
If this was
festival,
download, this was
that would
yeah,
happen.
100%.
That
He'd
would
be
happen.
playing in the middle of the night,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
o'clock in the morning. I remember I messaged you about being at Download in 2023, and at this point you were still Download's a Metal Festival. I know we're talking about
Yeah.
Slam Dunk, but stick with me. And I remember telling you that was it Simple Plan was doing a secret set
Yeah.
at like 1 in the morning, and
Yeah.
you were fuming.
I was fuming.
Anyway, go back to this. So I've got the Ataris as well. I can't wait for that. I'm going to be honest. That So Long Story album's the one I know the most of.
Yeah.
I if I had to put money on it, I'd guess that's most of what most people would expect them to play.
Yeah.
I did have them or Movements, and we said in the last video that Movements are more likely to play a different UK festival this year or headliner support in the UK.
Right.
Where I don't think the Ataris will.
No.
Like, if you're saying that he's got problems with flying...
Or he at least used to, maybe.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
But, like, yeah.
Definitely fact check that.
Well, we're not going to go to jail for it. Like, don't worry about it. After that, what have you got?
So I have... so I'm a bit torn here. I have the starting line. But I do know that the Aquabats are on at the same time.
See, I've got the Aquabats.
Yeah.
I thought about doing the Aquabats because they're just dead fun.
Yeah.
And, like, super rad a tune.
Super rad.
But I don't know if I'm caught up in... I don't know. Like, I think...
You're expecting Travis Barker to come out?
No, he's not going to come out. Like, in my head, I'd love that. Like, I always wish for these little moments. Like, I just seen You Me at 6, and they played... What song was it? The one where Ollie Sykes came out, and everyone was ready for him to come out, and he did it in Sheffield, and he didn't do it, and it's like I do that with everything.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I've seen him do it with this. I've seen him do it with this. But no, I don't. I know no Travis Barker's not going to come out. But
no,
the starting line, yeah.
For me, I saw the Aquabats again, early noughties, in Satan's in Manchester. And they were so good. They are really good live. They're amazing. But I've never seen the starting line.
That's such a... I was just thinking of that. Even having the Aquabats in Satan's Hollow.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Mad.
That's not the vibe their music ever is.
No.
Like, I know they play, like, the Vanga Boys and all that there.
Yeah.
But, like, as a gig...
Yeah.
Like, there's
It's wild to
demons on
think
the
of it.
wall.
Yeah. I know.
Weird.
You're in the corner, lurking.
Yeah, just me. After the Aquabats, I've got a Clash, and it's my first. I've not picked a band Clash, as in like Movements or the Ataris. This is Hot Mulligan or Zebrahead. But thinking about it, my logic for Zebrahead is Zebrahead to me are Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
Like, they're very happy, upbeat pop punk.
They're amazing as well.
Yeah, they put on a show. Like, doesn't matter what time of the day they'll play, they'll put on a show. They're not that bothered. Hot Mulligan are great. They do have some songs that are a bit, like, I don't want to say depressing, like, but
yeah. But also, you're seeing them later on in the year anyway.
oh yeah, they're supporting Pierce the Veil, which this is my point. So I think I'd rather see them in that setting, like that full blown emo kind of vibe, that everyone going, yeah, sweep your hair, whatever. Where if I'm going from either the starting line or Aquabats, I want to stay on that level of
happy.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. Like, I love Hot Mulligan. There's so many amazing songs that make me feel great, but there's some that I'm just like in a different atmosphere.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But again, see if Zebrahead pull out, Hot Mulligan, no problem. I won't have a problem. It's not like I'm going second fiddle to them.
I'm right there with you, to be honest. Like, I've seen Zebrahead so many times. I've never seen Hot Mulligan, and I probably won't see them this year.
Yep.
So I'm more swaying. If I have the choice, maybe I would go that way.
Yeah. Well, I seen Hot Mulligan at 2000 Trees last year, and it was insane.
Yeah.
They were class. Like, it was really cool where it was, because they were in like one of the tents. I can't remember what the tents were called. Doesn't say on the poster, brilliant. But everyone who was outside the tent, because we were still eating, singing away. It wasn't like just lurking in like that. Everyone was still part of it. That was cool.
Oh, that's good.
And then I've got Twin Atlantic.
Yeah.
But we've spoke about this.
Yeah, so Twin Atlantic sort of sandwiched between Zebrahead and Newfound Glory, aren't they, really?
The thing we were saying before in the last video was they're playing download. So if we, to summarise a conversation that probably took 2.5 minutes, if we had to pick, are we going to struggle to see other bands, where would we see them? We did say we'd probably see them at download.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because we did say we do need to eat during this festival. So, like, if that's our only opportunity, like, that is a slam selection. Like, if we're doing Dream State, Homegrown, we've got a half an hour, not even. Yeah, 25 minutes before the Ataris. Then
So Zebrahead finishes at 26.
Yep.
And then Newfound Glory are on at 5 to 6.
God. Right. Yeah, so I don't think Twin Atlantic's on our radar for this
Probably
one.
not.
That's not to say if something happens and bands pull out or they rearrange it, like Twin Atlantic are highlighted here for me.
Yeah.
I want to see Twin Atlantic.
They are amazing.
They're
as
awesome.
well.
I've seen them support Fight Star.
I've seen them a
were
few
class.
times now. I saw them in Sheffield last year before.
Yeah, it was last.
2 years ago. No, it was 2 years ago.
I thought you went.
And some little venue in Sheffield. Can't remember the name of the venue. I apologise.
Corporation?
Sheffield. It wasn't though. I don't
know. I don't know Sheffield.
But weirdly enough, I saw Twin Atlantic supporting Blink like 2010 or something like that.
Do you like Blink 182?
Never heard of them.
Get a grip.
Yeah, so I think they were supporting them in like All American Rejects or something like that. But it's wild to think
That's
that
a
I saw them
weird lineup.
so long ago. And then I only properly started getting into them like, I don't know, about 5 years ago or something like that.
See, I used to like them when I worked in HMV because they were always on the radio that we had. And then I just kind of went off them for a bit. And then they supported, it was them, Loathe, and Fight Star. And like, I had to cut my leg off to see Fight Star. I didn't give a shit. But because we went down to London, it wasn't going to be rock up 5 minutes before Fight Star. So we went, and I think it was Loathe first, which were very heavy and like atmospheric and awesome. Then them boys. And then Fight Star. And I went, who's booked this? Because this is bloody insane and bloody mental.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to this. This is where I kind of think I'm glad we'll have eaten at this point, because I've got Newfound Glory going into the Used, going into Neck Deep, going into Dead to Remember.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, I think you were saying that you've never seen Newfound Glory before.
Never seen them.
I've not seen them in so many years.
They're the same. We were saying in the last video that I've not seen Less Than Jake, and I'm sure it wasn't the same tour. Yeah, but I had tickets to see both of these at one point, and I didn't go. I think it was something to do with uni. Do you know, it rings a bell. Or being skint, probably a bit of both. But the thing for me is we seen the Used last year.
Yes.
And it was a 6 set.
Oh, they were so good.
This is this album in entirety. I can't remember which one it was. I don't know. But I remember looking and thinking, I need to see this.
Yeah.
The thing for me is, as I've got on and I've seen so many gigs, it's like pick and choose. So I don't think I want to leave Newfound Glory. That looks like 40 minutes before the finish or whatever. No.
The Used are on at 6:15, and Newfound Glory don't finish till 5-7. So they are pretty much on at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
So
20 minutes in it.
I would rather have Newfound Glory, because I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Go see a bit of the Used. Absolutely kill it. Crack straight over.
Back to Neck Deep.
See, this is the thing. Even on the poster here, right? And like, it's just the way it's laid out, and no disrespect to the poster at all.
Yeah.
It says 7:15 is when they come off, and 7:20 Neck Deep come on. But look at that overlap on the poster.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think, regardless of what their last song is, I'm going to start making my way over to Neck Deep.
Yeah. Well, if Newfound Glory finish at 5-7, you're going to probably catch, 15 minutes of the Used? A good 15 minutes as well. If you can get anywhere near it.
Yeah, I think if I get 2 songs, I think I'll be happy.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. I want to be at Neck Deep.
Yeah.
I want to have a decent spot to see. I'm not that bothered to be being front row or out like that there.
No.
I just want to pick not standing behind someone who's 6'3".
We also we might see Newfound Glory and then think, you know what? Let's stay.
Crack it here.
Let's just stay.
Well, this is the thing. Like, we were talking about 2023 and how busy it was, and we're not expecting that again because last year they kind of cracked it out of the park. You didn't go last year.
No, not this year.
So this is your first year back from that year.
Yep. I'm expecting my shoes not to be full of piss.
Yeah, I think... and this is such a selfish thing, and you're going to agree with me. If you said to me at the end of Newfound Glory, should we go get a couple of pints for Neck Deep? I would. Just so that I wasn't flapping about in the middle of them playing Can't Kick Up the Roots or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think
like
Neck
shaking.
Deep... Yeah. I don't want to go with Neck Deep playing absolute hits,
Yeah.
and I'm there standing needing a piss, me needing a beer or food or whatever. I'd
Yeah.
rather be stood there going, right, well, I'm here for the next hour and 10 minutes by the looks of it. That's me done.
Yeah.
Then I've got nothing until A Day to Remember. Now, we said this in the last take. God help me if I have to record this fucking video again. I did have Alkaline Trio and Hot Milk on this list. I don't really want to go see Electric Callboy at Slam Dunk, because if I'm on a pop punk binge of a day, I don't really want to go into techno metal and then go back to heavy pop punk.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, to be fair. I mean, I'd love to see Electric Callboy, and maybe if I can catch a song or something like that, that'd be cool. But
I think by the time, if we stood, I don't know where the map is, but depending on where we stand, we probably will hear some.
yeah, no,
I'm not that bothered about seeing them. The thing is, I know they do put on a good stage show, but I don't want to get sucked into going, oh, they're brilliant, and then you go, oh, A Day to Remember's about to play in 5 minutes, and they'll have an absolute panic to get over there.
It's probably worth staying.
Yeah, I think that's another one. Everyone get their burns, go for a drink, get your t-shirt before the end of the night or whatever you're buying, all that tat, and then for A Day to Remember. I've never seen A Day to Remember.
Neither have I.
There we go.
No.
I did say in the last take, cool story, bro. We did say in the last take, I think that Neck Deep could do something really funny and finish their set with Can't Kick Up the Roots, singing about loving their hometown. And if A Day to Remember open with whatever that one where they hate,
Lauderdale?
yeah, where they hate their hometown,
Yeah.
I would piss myself laughing.
Yeah.
So if anyone can sort that out, sort it.
Do it.
If you know anyone from Neck Deep, get on to them, because they have more pull than me and you sitting on my sofa in the living room.
Really?
I'd like to hope so. But then again, we were talking about this before. Because we're coming from Manchester, we need to get back. So being at the main stage for the end of the night, like, it's the one closest to the exit.
Yeah.
So we can go do whatever we want, go home, go to Leeds, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my kind of thoughts on it, and that's yours. I think whenever I thought about this, I was like, it's bands that I'm excited to see and I'm happy to see. But now I'm looking at it, I'm excited for the festival as a whole. I think they've absolutely killed it this year. There's been years before where I've been like, well, yeah, take that or leave it, whatever. Yep, no problem. Like even 2023, the Offspring and Enter Shikari.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to you, 2 hours into it, all I want to see is Creeper and Offspring because this is so busy.
Yeah.
Where this is different.
Yeah, no. Last year's lineup, it was good, but it's for me, this one's better.
Yeah, I think last year's lineup was really good. Like, it's up there on the wall, but it leans into a different vibe. This is very summer pop punk.
Yeah.
Like, up there is like Funeral for a Friend and I Prevail, and like, I get it, there's loads of stuff on there, but I'm like, nah, that's it.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And granted, the poster makes it look summery as well.
Yeah.
But the one thing we're more excited about, and we said it before, is being in that field. Like, it's the first festival of the year for most people, if not everyone. And it does kick off that vibe of, it might be the first gig for someone.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be my first outdoor gig of 2025.
Yeah, mine too.
And I think we're heavily overdue Sun.
Sun, please. Oh, yes.
Like,
Make the day as well.
Make the day. I can't be bothered carting an umbrella around. Can't be bothered wearing a fishing or like a rain mac that makes me look like a fisherman. I can't be bothered. So, yeah.
Just make sure you bring your sun cream this time. I'm not carrying you home.
Oh, yeah. Bring your sun cream. Everyone is. But yeah, thanks so much. Also, if you have any kind of like thoughts on it, or you've got different clashes, or you're going to a completely different vibe, give me the rundown of who you want to see. And also, on that note, if there's any bands that we've not even mentioned that you think we should check out, whether it's in between our gaps or we need to check them out, they're a must see, let us know, because we'll probably go see them. Because, like we said before, Slam Dunk for me isn't the festival where I find new bands, but when I do, I get big into them.
Yeah.
So hit us up with who you
We've
think.
got a lot of free time at the beginning of the day as well.
Yeah, like, to be honest, if we get there at 11:30, like, I'll go see Sweet Pill, because I really like Sweet Pill. But I'm being optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm not being optimistic, I'm being real.
Yeah.
Like, I think if I get in there for 12 o'clock, do what I need to do, get sorted, get set up, gone.
Yeah.
But the thing with Slam Dunk is, last thing I'll point on this, it's not that big. So if there's a 5-minute walk between stages, you can make it.
Yep.
It's not download. It's
Yeah.
not, oh, we need to go now and leg it
Yeah.
over. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm praying to God this actually recorded. Right, thanks, Dave.
No, thank you very much.
See you later.